Yes, a beautiful morning. We continue with our normal lessons as usual. It's a cloudy morning, and today, just like a matter of reminding, we have been looking at groups of arthropods. Groups of arthropods. Arthropods. And the groups we have so far looked at include arachnids, we have looked at insects, we have looked at myriapods, and today we are looking at crustaceans. So these are the groups of arthropods. The invertebrates whose bodies are segmented. Arachnids have segmented bodies. Insects have segmented bodies. Myriapods have segmented bodies. Crustaceans have segmented bodies. That's the first thing. If you remember, in the definition of arthropods, we say that these are organisms whose bodies are segmented. And they have jointed legs. These are the main features of arthropods: segmented body and jointed legs. And they are grouped according to 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So today we are looking at crustaceans. Some other people can pronounce it as crustaceans. For my own case, I pronounce it as crustaceans. Yes. Now, let us see, what are crustaceans. Crustaceans are arthropods that have the following features. We all are aware that all these arthropods have segmented bodies, but we have seen from the past that, for example, arachnids have 2 body segments, insects have 3 body segments, myriapods have many body segments. Crustaceans, just like arachnids, also have 2 body segments. Yes, and these body segments are cephalothorax, and abdomen. These are the 2 body segments that form the body of a crustacean. Cephalothorax is a combination of the head and the thorax. Actually, the word cephalo means the head. That's why we say cephalothorax is a combination of the head and the thorax. Yes. So, in case anyone asks you what is cephalothorax, it's a combination of it's a region of an organism that combines the head and the thorax. Abdomen, just as usual. So this is number 1 characteristic of a crustacean. The second one is that it has a crust-like exoskeleton. Crust. Someone can say a dust-like exoskeleton. No. Why haven't we said skeleton? No, it does not make good sense. That's why we bring in the word exo. In Latin, the word exo means outside but on the surface. So the skeleton of a crustacean is outside but on its surface. So a crustacean has a crust-like exoskeleton. If I can help you define exoskeleton, I can say exoskeleton, the type of skeleton, exoskeleton is a type of skeleton found outside but on the surface. Outside but on the surface of an organism. On the body surface of an organism. That is what we call exoskeleton. So the crustaceans have exoskeleton, and this exoskeleton is crust-like, is dust-like, meaning it's hard. It's hard. Because it's an arthropod, it also has jointed legs. Jointed legs. Because it's an arachnid, or arachnids have jointed legs. Another feature of the crustacean is that because most of them live both on land and water and shallow waters. This indicates that when they are on land, they breathe by means when they are on land, they breathe by means of lungs. The question comes: how do crustaceans breathe? How do crustaceans breathe? By means of lungs. By means of lungs. That's when they are on land. And when they are in water, by means of gills. By means of gills. This is when they are in water. Can we have examples of crustaceans? Examples of these organisms we call crustaceans. Crustaceans. Good. We're supposed to look at what these crustaceans are. We have crabs. Number one. Number two, we have crayfish. We have lobsters. And then we have prawns. This is P-R-A-W-N-S. Prawns. Then we have sandhoppers. These are the common examples of crustaceans. When they're on land, they breathe by means of lungs. When they're in water, especially salt water, that's why they are fond of being. They breathe by means of gills. How important are they in the community? Why should we need crustaceans? It's a very good question. Why should we need crustaceans? Why should we need crustaceans? We shall learn that. Let's look at importances. The ink is going. Importances of crustaceans. One is that some are eaten as food. Some crustaceans are eaten as food. Great. Others are used as baits in the fishing industry. Some crustaceans are used as baits in fishing industry. Someone may ask me, what does bait mean? A bait. This is what is put on a hook or anything so as to attract fish. And once fish has come to eat it, it is finally caught during the process. So a bait is any organism edible by fish. So when fish comes to eat the bait, this bait is always placed in any material such that once fish has come to eat it, once fish has started eating it, it can't go away. So some crustaceans are used as baits in the fishing industry so as to catch fish. The proper praise as well as the privilege being with you this morning. Greetings. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, pass it to a friend. We can educate ourselves from home, from anywhere. In the taxis as you're moving, you can educate yourself. Whatever. Thank you.